save me some.
Hello, my friends. How you doing today? I am doing well. Yeah, it's hot today. Hot one today. Yeah, a little strange. I got two packages, and I'm gonna crack them open. Well, actually, this one's already cracked open because there's a box inside. Wasn't sure what the heck was going on there. Do I have a story today for you? Let me think. No, there's no stories today. I'm gonna get right to it. The story today is today we are brought. I am being brought to you by like, share, and subscribe. That's what I'm being like the old time back in the day, Sesame Street. You know, when I'm brought to you by the letter A and by the color red and by what I'm brought to you by. Listen, like, share, and subscribe. Don't be so damn selfish, okay? You don't need to keep this channel all to yourself, okay? Listen, I am very, very willing for you to just pass me along, okay? Let's make believe like I'm a big joint. Just pass me along to all your friends, okay? And then after I'm all sped up or whatever, then I got all my subscriber count that I need. Just do that. That will help me out greatly, okay? Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Listen, I need this channel to stop floating. You'll float too. It needs to get bigger, and the only way that's gonna work is if I can get you guys to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, watch those damn commercials. Listen, I know they suck. I know you don't want to buy the new Kia. I know you don't care about the new Kia. I know you don't. I know you don't want to watch whatever the crap is that comes on there. But listen, next time you watch my video, if you watch that well, I almost said it. If you watch that stuff, okay, those things, those sponsors things there, whatever. Then eBay, not eBay. YouTube will start adding money into my little account thing there, and eventually they'll start giving me something. Listen, I need some money. I'm broke, okay? Like, share, and subscribe. In the what's the thing? The description below is all my information, everything you need. My Facebook, my Instagram, my Twitter, I think's in there, and my Venmo account. Yes, my Venmo account. Listen, if you've been watching this channel for a long time and you got an extra like $5 in your pocket and you want to give it to me, give it to me. Just listen. Don't hesitate to just go into my Venmo and send me $5 and say, hey, that's just because, you've been entertaining me for like 3, 4, 5 years or whatever. I haven't been around for 3, 4, 5 years. Well, I've been around for 3, 4, 5 years, but I haven't been doing it. 3 years that you've been entertaining me. I'm going to give you $2. I'm going to give you $1. Listen, just the cost of a cup of coffee can help save a child. That's what I got to say about that. Remember those commercials back in the day where they used to have the kids, and the kids were like all like really sick, and they were like all this the chests were all sunken in and everything like that, and you like it was so long ago that it was like before remote controls. It was like when you had the TVs with like brrr, brrr, and you couldn't get off your butt to go over there and change the channel, but it was heartbreaking because you're sitting there and you're watching the kids got the flies in their eyes and everything, and they're eating like rice, and I'm like, and in my head I'm like, and it would always come on while I was like eating lunch. I was eating it would come on at lunchtime or like supper time. I got like a feed in my face with like a cheeseburger or something like that, and then the commercial will come on. Just a cup of coffee would help save this child, and I'm like, you're torn. You're torn. It's like, number one, I was young, so I could not send money to these poor children. I felt for them, but then I felt guilt. It was like the channel owe guilt, the commercial owe guilt. Okay, this is and I don't even know why I'm bringing this up. I'm just telling you, if you remember these commercials back in the day, that just the cost of a cup of coffee can help save a child commercials. It's been embedded in my head. It's been drilled into my head. That and the Jimmy Fund. Who remembers the Jimmy? I don't know who Jimmy is, but I remember going to the movie theater when I was a kid, and I never had any. I had just enough money to go to the movies, and then they would always have the Jimmy Fund would come out, and the ushers would stand in front with these white cans, and they jingle them. They jingle them in front of the... Sorry, I might be aging myself here, but tell me if you remember this. The Jimmy Fund. And they'd be jingling these cans in front of you, like in the front of the thing. And I always feared this part. I feared this part of the movie because I never had any money to put in the Jimmy Fund container. And the ushers are jingling. And they play... So what they would do is they'd show you all of your trailers, and then all of a sudden they would show the commercial for the Jimmy Fund. It'd be like, join the team, join Jimmy's team, help Jimmy. And I'm like, I don't know who Jimmy is, but he seems like he needs a lot of help. And they're jingling these cans, and then the ushers would literally come up to you, and they would stick it was almost like the collection plate at church. I don't know about you people, but I used to fear that too. I used to fear the collection plate at church because my dad would give me like $1, and he's supposed to give like a certain percentage of whatever money he's supposed to make per week, whatever. But he'd give me $1, and he didn't want to face the church people. And most of the time I'd be at church by myself, and he'd be like, you go into church, you got $1. When they stick the basket in your face, you give them $1. So when I used to go to the movies and I used to do that, the commercial, join the team, join Jimmy's team, join, and I'm like, oh, poor Jimmy, I ain't got nothing to give you. And then they come by and they put candy in the face, and you're kind of like, just go. No. And I went to the movies a lot. That was the saddest part, is that during that time in my life when I used to go to the movies, I go every day after school. I saved my lunch money, which was $2.25. I saved my lunch money. I wouldn't eat lunch. I begged the girls that I went to school. See, there is a story. There's always a story with me. Why do I tell you there's gonna be a story? There's a story. So I was one of these guys that had mostly all girlfriends, okay? Friends that were girls. Not girlfriends, but friends that were girls. And they would get free or reduced lunch tickets. So they would, I'd go up to them and be like, hey, listen, you plan on eating today? And most of them were like anorexic or something, or they didn't want to eat. Or they're like, oh, no, I'm trying to lose a little weight here, you know? And I'm like, okay, well, I'm like, can I have your lunch ticket? And some would be like, I'll sell it to you for 50 cents. You know, I'm like, oh, 50 cents. Let me see if I can do 50 cents. The movie's $2.50 or whatever. And I got, some days I'd have $3 in my pocket. I'm like, yeah, I could do 50 cents for a lunch ticket. I could eat a lunch for 50 cents. And, but sometimes I didn't, you know what I mean? And then there was some nice girls that would just be like, yeah, here's my lunch ticket. Because either they got free or reduced lunch. My parents were so wealthy that I could not get free or reduced lunch, even though my father was always broke. My father was always broke because he was scratching away all of our money. I realized that at a young age, that I'm like, listen, if you don't qualify for free or reduced lunch, okay, and your father is making a ton of money, or making enough money that, you know, where you can't qualify for that, and he's just giving you barely enough to survive, and he's scratching all of his money away, there's a problem. Okay, I realized that at a young age. But so the girls would give me their free or reduced lunch ticket. I would eat their lunch, and then I would take my $2.50 and I would go see a movie. But I did not have enough money for the Jimmy Fund. Okay, I didn't, and that kind of it did sadden me. And to this day I still feel. And even those commercials, those just the cost of a cup of coffee would help save a child. And I was like, what is coffee? And back in the day, I guess coffee was 50 cents. Okay, that's the thing. They wanted 50 cents. I think it was 50 cents a week, and they wanted you to subscribe to this thing. And once you subscribed or whatever, they would take 50 cents a week out of your paycheck every single week. Now I was just a kid, so of course I didn't get a paycheck, and they couldn't take 50 cents a week out of my paycheck. But my father sure as heck wasn't going to give them 50 cents a week out of his paycheck, because 50 cents, another 50 cents, he could buy a $1 scratch ticket. And the quarters, he could use to scratch the tickets. So there's no way he was going to be contributing to the just the cost of a cup of coffee thing there with those poor kids with the flies in their eyes and eating the rice or whatever. And it always bothered me. Those commercials always bothered me, because it seemed like they always come on while I was eating, and then I feel guilt. I was just bombarded with guilt, and I'm watching these kids just eat rice, and they're eating this white rice with nothing, and they're just skin and bones. It was heartbreaking. It was heartbreaking. And then the Jimmy Fund would come when I go see a movie theater, and I'm like, poor Jimmy. Comment below if you know what Jimmy's problem was. What was Jimmy? Was Jimmy multiple sclerosis? Was he, what was going on with Jimmy? I hope you guys, listen, first of all, I'm not trying to offend anybody, okay? This was not an offense. I'm not trying to be offending anybody that has family members that suffered from whatever Jimmy was trying to help you with. But as a child, I don't remember what Jimmy actually stood for. I know it was the Jimmy Fund. But what did Jimmy die of? I can't remember what Jimmy died of. I don't even know if Jimmy was dead. I don't know if we were helping Jimmy. I don't remember. All I know is join the team, join Jimmy's team, give us your money today. It was like one of those things or whatever, and then they come and shake the can. And I remember it was a white can with Jimmy's blue face on it, and it was like just a blue like stamp on the side of the white can. And it wasn't even like a can. It was like a Pringles can almost, like a Pringles tube. And it had a little slot in the top there. Because every once in a while, I did have a dime or whatever, and I drop a dime in there, whatever. But most of the time, it was kind of like, oh, man, here they come. Here you go. I know that once the song is done, I know once they're done, show me the children in the hospital and whatever's going on here. They're going to be join the team, join Jimmy's team. And I ain't got no money to give Jimmy. And they're gonna think I'm a real jerk because I just paid $2.50 to go see a movie. But if you haven't noticed, I'm not sitting here with a tub of popcorn and a soda, because I can't afford a tub of popcorn and a soda. All I could afford was my ticket to go see the movie, and I'm like 12. Okay, I don't have Jimmy Fund money. I'm sorry, I don't have it. Just walk on by. There's some Jimmy Fund money people up there. They ting ting. I could hear it. Ting ting ting. Go see them. I don't have. I'm sorry. I don't. But I'm sorry for Jimmy. I'm sorry. I hope Jimmy made it. I hope Jimmy's doing well wherever Jimmy is, wherever he, if he's still alive, or if he went, or if I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, with that said, I got packages. I'm just gonna shut up before I get myself canceled over here, because you don't be talking bad about Jimmy. Don't be talking bad about the cost of a cup of coffee. Hey, it cost of a cup of coffee nowadays, I don't know. I give my wife money daily. I put $25 in her account every day. $25 in her account every single day, and every day I look at her account and it goes to $5. So I'm guessing the cost of a cup of coffee nowadays is $20. A cost of a cup of coffee nowadays is $20 a day, because my wife, every day I put $25 in her account, and she has $5 at the end of the day. So I hopefully I don't know if she's just drinking coffee. I don't know if that's coffee and chips and donuts and whatever. I don't know what that is, but for some reason, the cost of a cup of coffee now is not 50 cents. The cost of a cup of coffee nowadays per day is $20. I don't know. Maybe she get more than one coffee. I don't know. So this is already opened, and this came from Hoffman Merchandise Exchange from Hoffman Estates, Illinois. So the reason why I opened this thing is because it came in this box, and I was like, what did I order that came in a box? What the heck is it? And it is a copy of, oh, all right, okay. So this is this a steelbook or not a steelbook? Is this, I don't know. No, this is not. It feels steelbookish. I don't know what the hell this is. It's a 4K Blu-ray and digital of The Strangers Chapter 1. Now, I bought this because I gotta be honest with you. The Strangers movies and like what's the other, The Purge. Okay, so I put The Strangers and The Purge kind of in the same category. You know, we're dealing with the people with the masks showing up at your house. They want to kill you. You know what I mean? It's like that. And I really enjoyed, actually, The Strangers Part 2 more than I enjoyed The Strangers Part 1. I didn't even see a trailer for The Strangers Chapter 1, but I'm guessing this is a prequel to The Strangers, since it's a Strangers Chapter 1, or is this a TV series? Here's a comment for you. I didn't do any research on this. All I did is look at the fact that I wanted the 4K and the Blu-ray together. I didn't want just the 4K, because I don't just do just 4Ks. I wanted the Blu-ray, and if I'm gonna go spend the money on the Blu-ray, I might as well get the 4K and the Blu-ray together. So yeah, I got the 4K and the Blu-ray together of The Strangers. Now, I watched a couple of videos on YouTube, and when they open this thing, supposedly the Strangers, it like slides out and it does a thing. I'm not sure. Should I see? I don't know if I have a plastic that's gonna. Where's my? Okay, I'm gonna see what this thing does. Hold on a second. Is this a steelbook? What the hell is this thing? What did I buy? What did I buy where I could have gave my wife the cost of a cup of coffee? And make sure I'm opening this up right too, because if you watch this channel, you know that how OCD I am about how I open things, because they have to be protected afterwards. Now, first of all, I'm using an extremely dull knife that's really having a problem chopping through this thing, and that's not good, because when I go to try to take this all back together, it might end up being a problem. But no, I think I might make it to the end. I'm gonna make it to the end. Here we go. All right, yeah. All right, here we go. Yep. Okay. I got it. So if I push my fingers in here, oh come on, don't even tell me that. If I open this thing, what is this crap? Ah, man. All right, so I opened it on the side, but I'm still gonna have to slide the plastic off. But that's not gonna be a big problem, because I'll be able to slide the plastic back on later on after I'm done sliding this. So you slide this out, and you got this, and then what the heck is going on? Oh, the door opens. Look at this. Wait. Okay, so here we go. So we got this, and then the door opens, revealing... What the hell? Is this a steelbook? What the hell is this setup here? Wait a minute. After you got this open, do I have to open this thing up top? Okay, now I never open things up from the top. I'm going to open up from the bottom. Yeah, you're going to... Okay, so I opened up from the bottom, and you can slide the... It's a steelbook. It is a steelbook. So, okay, so now that wait a minute. So now that I slid the steelbook out of there, we got an empty door. So if I put these people back in the door again, they're gonna be there. All right. So here they are. They're inside, right? Okay. They're all standing there in the thing. You pull it out like this. Steelbook comes out like that. Okay. Right. This is a steelbook. Yeah, this is a steelbook. You open up slowly, because steelbooks sometimes they break on you. And inside here is The Strangers Chapter 1 4K and Blu-ray, which I'll be watching the Blu-ray, made by Lionsgate. You look inside. You got that right there. And you saw that I pulled out the digital copy. You know, most people when they unbox things, they pull out the digital copy, and then they show you the stuff, and they put everything back in the box and everything. Like, that's the end of that. No, not on this channel. Listen, subscribe, because I give away every single digital copy, and here's a digital copy for The Strangers Chapter 1. Let me get up there for you. There's a little QR code. I'm not sure if you just have to go up to your TV and scan that thing. But if you do get this thing, please comment below, I got it. Or give me a thumbs up, or give me something. Put something in the damn comments below saying, hey, yeah, you know what? I got it. And, yeah, I appreciate it. I hit the subscribe button. I haven't been a long-time viewer. I just started watching you for the first time. I found you from somebody else or whatever. And thank you for the digital code. Yeah, I usually count down. I didn't count down. I'm sure you got it by then. Yeah, and I don't do digital codes, so I give them away on this channel. I don't care. Yeah, this is a steelbook that goes into a little weird cardboard case. I'm going to throw it out there. Yeah, I don't like the setup. I don't like this because in order for me to get to that steelbook, I'm going to have to constantly keep opening up the bottom of this thing and sliding it out. And eventually, it's going to wear out the cardboard. Now, is that kind of cool that we got a peephole there and we open this up and there they are, you know, standing there waiting to kill you? Yeah, it's kind of cool. But now I got to take it and I got to slide it back into this plastic thing over here. And this might be an issue. And then after that issue's done, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna put you through that mess. I'll do that later. And I have another package here that is actually sealed. I have no idea what it is. From Stephen Bush. From Morrison Co. No idea what Co is. What's Co? C-O. Canada. What the heck is Co? C-O. Colorado? I don't know. I don't know what Co is. CO, that's it. I give you the zip code, 80465-9678. Co. Morrison Co. I don't know. Oh, I sorry. I gotta hold it higher because I get complaints in the comments there. Yeah, holding it too low, and then we can't see when you actually pull it out of the thing live. I have a copy of. This is the Yes, this is the Criterion Collection of Menace to Society. In this beautiful little cardboard case with the Menace, and the 2 is actually missing the space where you can actually see the characters from Menace to Society in there. Now, I do not believe that this comes with a digital code in any way, shape, or form, because I do not believe that Criterion's ever come with digital code. How the hell does this slide out? All right, this is smart. This is the smart way. It just slides out like this. Okay, and then you got the 2, and now you got some blood behind the 2, which is kind of cool. And then you open up. Oh, wait, I forgot this was a Criterion, so it comes with something. In Criterion fashion, look, we got a fold-out poster thing of some sort that says "The Truth Hurts," and it's got some pictures and a bunch of stuff that I'll never read, and yeah. You got that, because that's the Criterion thing to do. They got to give you a poster of some kind of useless crap. And then you got the disc itself, which is, I open this up like this, and we have, wait a minute, what do we have here? Is this did I just get the, oh, is this the, wait a minute, is this the 4K or the Blu-ray? This is the Blu-ray. Did I mean to buy the Blu-ray? I did mean to buy the Blu-ray. I didn't want the 4K. I had no need for the 4K. That's right. Yeah, this is just a Blu-ray. It says it right here, right in the back. Yep, Blu-ray edition. Yeah, I have the regular Blu-ray edition of Menace Society, but this is the Criterion. And you know, when you buy the Criterion, you're gonna get a ton of bonus features. And if I go like this right now and show you the back of this thing, look at that. Look at all of those. See, and then now I'm gonna do the thing where everybody says, hey, listen, what kind of bonus features do you get? Well, we got a new 4K digital restoration by the director cut. It has a director's cut of the film, supervised by the director in photography, Lisa Renazza, with a 7.1 surround sound, DTS master audio. We have a new selected scenes commentary, Gangsta Vision of 2009 featurette on the making of the film. A new conversation among the Albert Hughes screenwriters, Tyler Williams, and film critics, Elvis Wilster or whatever. And new conversation among Alan Hughes and actors and filmmakers and whatever. And music videos from 1991 for Tupac's Brenda's Got a Baby. Wow, was Brenda's Got a Baby song was even in this? Brenda's got a baby, but Brenda's barely got a brain. Yeah, that one. Yeah, I didn't know Brenda's got a baby was actually in the song. Was in this thing? Directed by Hughes Brothers. Deleted scenes, film to storyboard comparison, trailer, English subtitles for the deaf and hard of hearing, plus an essay by the film critics Craig D. Lindsay. That must have been that pile of paper crap that I pulled out there. Yeah, Men's Society's one of those movies I used to watch over and over again back in the day when I was a teen, and I loved watching like New Jack City and Boys in the Hood and all that stuff from Spike Lee and from the guy I always draw a blank whenever I want to bring up his name, and he's like John Singleton. John Singleton, yes. Let me look up there quick. Poetic Justice. I'm seeing some School Days. I'm seeing some Jungle Fever. And I'm going back and forth between Spike and John Singleton there. But yeah, Do the Right Thing and stuff like that. Yeah. Men's Society was one of those films. Now I do not believe Men's Society is actually by either one of those people. No, it's a Hughes Brothers film, so I'll have to do a little research on the Hughes Brothers films and why I was watching Hughes Brothers films. I just like those gangster movies back in the day. You know what I mean? Like Scarface and stuff like that. And then when New Jack City came out, I thought that was like the greatest thing. Boys in the Hood was like Brown. I was a big NWA fan and Ice Cube fan. And then when he starred in Boys in the Hood, I was like, damn, I can't wait to see Boys in the Hood. And then these movies kind of start trickling out. There was like one, there'd be like a new one every month. And I was like, and I watched Men's Society, I was like, this is good. You know, it's one of those urban, oh man, I slid right out. Oh, I'm taking care of that later. Yeah, Strangers, by the way, before somebody kills me on that one there. 2-disc set, 4K Ultra HD. Sorry, Strangers. Going back there for a second. I didn't want to do that. I went backwards there. We have on disc 1 the 4K Ultra HD. That's it. Disc 2 we have the Blu-ray movie, and we have audio commentary with producer whatever. And Remaining a Classic, Making of Strangers, Chapter 1. A Hostile Environment, the visual design of The Strangers, Chapter 1, and a theatrical trailer. So they don't give you a heck of a lot in this Steelbook box set. And the only reason why I bought it is because I wanted the 4K and the Blu-ray together, because all the rest of my Strangers movies are 4K and Blu-ray together. And with that said, my friends, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you. Listen, like, share, and subscribe. Okay, this is my version of asking you to help me. Okay, so I know back in the day, maybe I couldn't help other people. Maybe I couldn't put that dime in the slot, but it ain't gonna cost you anything to hit one of those buttons down the bottom to like, share, or subscribe. It's absolutely free. And you listen, after you hit that, you can still go buy yourself a cup of coffee. Think about that. And with that said, my friends, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you, and I will see you later. You should have saved me some.